Yeah, so my intention with this exercise is to bring to awareness some energies that usually they don't like to be seen, uh, and um, and they thrive in being hidden, and they thrive in secrecy and nobody knowing about that, even ourselves, what is called shame, uh, which I'm not sure how much, if it's I'm not sure if it's a true emotion. I have a sense that it's an emotion that is made out of a bunch of other emotions like fear and mixed with some embarrassment, with some sense of negative story about ourselves, negative imagination, it's called in the fourth way, and a sense of self-deprecation. And anyway, it's a dangerous combination, because this energy of shame, it develops in hiding, in secrecy. We are even not aware of our own shame. I'm not even saying to now tell people about your business, although that's a powerful exercise in the right context. And but we are even hiding this from ourselves. And so any of this, I believe this is a false emotion, a way that kids don't have it, but then they are domesticated into having it, and we are um, raised into obedience, some of us, with shaming and guilt tripping, which actually starts to, so it's already the corrupt program, the poisonous corrupt program entering essence, and then making essence feel bad about itself, and the beginning of the deficiency identity me. And as it's been discovered by many teachers, as well as more like science, that this shame actually in it there is subconscious guilt. And if we have subconscious guilt, then we need to punish ourselves in some way. Yeah, also there's shame and all of this cocktail, then we sense that actually people see this and know this, and then we create more inner considering, like, I'm afraid of being judged, think people see through me, and so then I'm more like frozen, and I can't be myself, so more false personality. Yeah, so that's what I would like to shine some light on it. And I'm going to use a little bit of just self-observation and self-remembering and meditation to just enjoy a little bit of that. And then at some point, I am going to use some inquiries, like KI style inquiries, to bring this up. So let's start with just being together, and yeah, all right. So maybe let's start with a little bit of open-eyed being present. So allowing the gaze to meander around the room. Not mindlessly, so enough time so you really see this as if it's for the first time. One or two breaths for each impression. At the same time, we are aware of our body. You can even somehow see a little bit of your nose. You're aware of a painting or a person, and aware of your body, aware of breathing. aware of being. It's a little bit like these kids, a young kid is looking like this around a toddler. The only difference is that we are aware. We are aware of ourselves at the same time as we are aware of that painting. The mind will throw, there's some associative mind will throw memories, comments. Try to notice and not engage. You catch yourself in imagination, it's okay. Bring yourself back. As we are still glancing like this, you can be aware of hearing too. Different sounds. My voice, the sound in your room, the sound the body makes. So noticing the moving center, like the body's posture. Being aware of the posture. Notice if there's any unnecessary tensions to hold that posture. And see if you can just relax the body so it's just minimum tension. Aware of the inner body, the energies, the chest, the belly and throat. Whatever is there, we notice and allow. No past, no future. Becoming aware of the sense of isness. We can also close the eyes. And accustom ourselves to this inner world, this empty space which is full of life. And with the eyes closed, noticing this incoming flow of thoughts, bodily sensations, energies, and sounds. So aware of the intellect, the thinking, And also, by the way, there's no need to think now. Any thinking happens compulsively, actually. And aware of the feeling body, energies, sensations. We welcome them completely. And yet being in touch with the sense of the world like a little antelope, hearing. And there is more to us than this bunch of impulses. Be interested in the fact of being aware. It's not something that we do or practice. You don't need to practice to hear me. What we are is perceiving. Being aware of perceiving. Are there any thoughts, commentary? To whom or to what do these thoughts appear? Whatever is arising, it's just a small fragment. So being aware of these fragments while also being aware of being here. Without this being here, we wouldn't notice anything. So allowing ourselves to have an open, unfocused sense of alertness, nothing to change, control. Allowing ourselves to just be. The body doesn't need to be calm or to feel good. The body can feel whatever. And what we are is aware of the current state of the weather. Whatever arises cannot really hurt or scratch this awareing presence. So it is actually very, very safe to allow and feel anything. So from this place, I invite us to, as we are aware, to engage this investigative program, this KI inquiry program, and we are going to throw in some statements a few times and just noticing whatever is evoked. Allow yourself for this to come, and you're just curious, allowing. So the inquiry that you can repeat a few times by yourself and then really observe whatever comes. Don't get involved, don't psychologize, don't talk to what it comes. It's witnessing thoughts, memories, sensations. So the inquiry is this. There's absolutely nothing I'm ashamed of in my life. There's nothing. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of anything whatsoever. Totally, completely okay with everything in my life. I have no shame whatsoever about anything. Then welcome and notice any objections or reactions in your body. And welcome any movies or anything your system will show you, some areas. And let it show you. Yeah. Another alternative would be like this. I can be fully transparent with us. I can be fully transparent. I can say anything. I can show anything. There is nothing I need to hide about myself. That's a better one. There is nothing I need to hide about myself. Nothing. There's nothing I'm ashamed of. Nothing I need to hide. And notice something, your system will throw something at you, something that you need to hide. Just allow that to be here. You don't need to tell me anything. Welcome that thing that is shame and I need to hide about it. And allow images, memories about that. So hone into one thing, one thing. Allow yourself to hone into one item that your system, your body mind is ashamed, needs to hide from others. And I would like to use one more inquiry because these are hidden. I want that it comes more, we actually notice it. So whatever you have that there is some shame and hiding about it, let's use this inquiry. This is just as an inquiry. You don't, yeah, is this. I want everybody to know about this. I want everybody to know how many drugs I take, how much I smoke, how much I do this, whatever, porn, or I trick people or whatever. I want everybody to know. I want everybody to know about this. And notice this sense of a no. some sense of a no. And that is shame. That right there, that is so-called shame. So welcome this energy, or if you are used with, let's say, repression, 3D work, you can actually rapid fire. I'm ashamed, I'm ashamed, I'm ashamed, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. Into that energy. But if you are not familiar with that, just welcome and allow this energy that comes in response to the statement, I want everybody to know about this. I want everybody to know about this. And just welcome and allow that energy and observe any thoughts, don't get involved. Whatever this energy, can we welcome it? It's like a ragged child from the woods. Just allow it, let it come to you. I'm not ashamed of this. I'm not ashamed or afraid for this to be found out. Throw one more. I'm not ashamed or afraid for this to come out. And witness and allow any thought or energy. You can use 3D tools, KI, if you know them. Noticing that as if you are like a well-paid scientist, you really want to observe it closely, this energy. This is not you. You are aware of it, yet it thrives in secrecy. I'm willing to feel and allow this energy now, this shame or hiding. I'm willing to feel and allow this energy now. And observe and allow any objection. Whatever comes is okay. Observe. Breathe. Also notice this sense of globally awareing, hearing my voice and feeling your butt on the chair. And this energy going through you. And ask yourself, what is the utility, the advantage? What is the utility or advantage of hiding this or being ashamed of this? What's the seeming utility or payoff of maintaining this shame and hiding? And let it just come to you and witness and allow to look good is what comes from it. I have to look good, be liked. Let's just poke it one more time. I'm not afraid to let everybody know in this group about that. This is just an inquiry. I'm not afraid to let everyone know about this. And if you're like me, there is some I'm afraid somewhere. No, 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 do it. So welcome and allow that energy. Observe it, feel it, and don't get involved. If you are familiar with 3D tools, you can go into rapid fire. I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. Into the energy. Also, notice and remember there's more to you than this shame and hiding. Something is aware. Being aware of being here and of these energies. All right, let's look into this a little bit more. The fact that you have this thing that there is shame and hiding about, whatever this is, I don't need to know. But the fact that I have this thing, that whatever this I'm doing, whatever, drugging, partying, whatever. The fact that there is this happening in my life, let's boomerang this. What does this mean about me? The fact that I'm smoking all of this or drinking or whatever. The fact that this is happening. What does it mean about me, if any? Or another way to put it is that what all the deficiency story of mine, deficiency identity is activated by this. Yeah, for me came, well, it means that I'm weak. I'm weak. I don't know. It came for you that there's something wrong with you or fucked up, whatever. Whatever it comes, just watch it as if it's on a screen. I am weak. I am whatever. You're aware of it. Just see it as words. That's the meaning that your false personality, the selfing, is making in order to maintain itself. What is the utility of believing that story, that I'm weak or that there's something wrong with me? What's the seeming advantage of maintaining that? You get to avoid something, or you get to feel something, or whatever that is. And just see that, yeah? Just see it. I believe that there's something wrong with me in order to get better, or I don't know. Just see how it correlates, the belief with the payoff, and just look at it from awareness. Yeah, so whatever is happening, Just be awake to it, thoughts, energies, feelings. And what we are, this pure essence and presence, is observing these meanings and this embroidery. So let's try this inquiry. Whatever this behavior or something that there is shame and hiding about, let's say this inquiry. I can fully accept myself just the way I am. I can fully accept myself just the way I am. And welcome any objections in the form of a thought or a contraction in the body or a memory. In spite of this thing, I'm willing to fully accept myself as I am. Whatever comes, just really be awake to it. Whatever it says is okay. And if there is any sense of no, I don't, no. What is the utility? What is the seeming payoff of you rejecting, hiding, shaming, beating yourself up about this? What is the seeming advantage of this? And let it come from the energy in the body. That's another eye we're aware of. Yeah, so at this point, I would like us to kind of zoom out from any sensation and emotion and just checking now your experience right now. What are we dealing here with? Thought, energy, feeling. And ask yourself experientially, am I this stuff? Am I this really who I am? Or am I that which is aware of this embroidery? Am I this stuff, this belief, these emotions? Or am I the witnessing of it, which was here before this story was created, which is here during and after? So yeah, I know it may feel personal, it may feel like something, but it's okay. There's no me in this energy. There's no me in the belly. There's no me in this thought. This sensation and these thoughts, they appear to me as this awareing presence. So no matter what's happening now, go back to a global sense of being aware. Don't focus into anything. And if there's any residual energy in your body, be patient and give it space, like some fish that move through the ocean. This awakeness is the ocean. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, there's some pattern, but can we come back to ourselves? There's any sense of residual unpleasantness, release custody over it. It's not going to kill you. It's going to go away soon. Don't worry. Let it do what it does. Notice the sense of silence, aware silence. And we can gradually get used to the idea of opening the eyelids and coming back to your room. Yeah. So thank you for being willing to face some unpleasantness and